You ready? Let's go. 2 Minute Daily Devo for Thursday, December 29th. I'm in the Contemporary English Version today, and our verse of the day comes from the book of Psalms, chapter 42, verse 11. Little context here. The writer of this Psalms 42 is comparing two different things. One, a life with God, and one, a life without God. And he starts out saying this, it's a great verse. As the deer gets thirsty for streams of water, I am truly thirsty for you, my God. So here he says, in my heart, I'm thirsty for you, the living God. So he says here, like, I am like a deer without you, God. I'm thirsty, I'm dying, but with you, I'm satisfied, I'm fulfilled. So he goes on to say this, day and night, my tears are only my food, and everyone keeps asking, where's my God? There's that dichotomy between not having God and having God. And he talks about, I'm crying in tears, and why am I discouraged? Why am I restless? That's one side of it. And then he says, I should trust in you. I will praise you again because you help me. And then you get down to our verse of the day, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. In verse 11, he gives us the final comparison between a life without God and a life with God. And he says this, why am I discouraged? Why am I restless? So he's asking himself, why am I discouraged? Why am I restless? But here's the answer to those questions. I trust you, Lord, and I will praise you again because you help me and you are my God. So he gives us here, why am I restless? Why am I discouraged? That's without God. But then he says, with God, I remember, I have God. I put my trust in you. You help me. You are my God. Have you ever been in this situation before and had these kind of feelings? I know I have. Where you're going through your life and you're dealing with some problems or stresses or strains or whatever it is, something is coming against your life and you feel like you have no one's there. You feel like, God's not there, and you feel like no one else is there, or you haven't even gone to God. You haven't asked God to help you in your time of need, and you're trying to struggle and strain and do it on your own. And then you remember, wait a minute. I will trust you, Lord. That's the answer. That's the answer to my discouragement. That's the answer to my restlessness. That's the answer to my problems. I will put my trust in you, oh God. I will praise you again because you help me. And here's why. You are my God. We need to remember in the middle of whatever we're dealing with that our God is our God. He's there for us. All we have to do is put our trust in him, and God swoops in ready to help, to comfort, to quiet our restlessness, to give us the courage that we need when we're discouraged, to fight against anxiety and fear. All we need to do is put our trust in God, to praise him again for who he is, knowing that he's going to help us. All right, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.